have here the Berlin Declaration. For centuries, Europe was an idea, a hope of peace and understanding. This hope is now fulfilled. European unification, whether you like it or not, has made peace and well-being possible for us. We ignore the Balkan problem. It has created a sense of community and overcome obstacles. We just don't let you vote, and if we do, we ignore you. Every member has helped to unite Europe and to strengthen democracy and the rule of law. We have the love of freedom of the peoples of Central and Eastern Europe to thank that today's unnatural partition has at last been superseded after 65 years. No, not 65 years. No, that's 50 years. 50 years. Through European Union, we have diverted our councils from bloody conflicts and painful history. We will rewrite the history books. Whatever we do, we won't mention the war. Today we live together in a way which was never possible before. We citizenesses and citizens of the European Union are, to our good fortune, united. I thought United was a football team, no? No? Okay. In the European Union, we are developing our common ideals. For us, the individual is the focus. His dignity is indisputable. His rights are unalienable except the right to decide for himself. Women and men are accounted equally unable to vote. We strive for peace and freedom and for democracy except when it comes to regional assemblies and the rule of law, that is corpus juris, not habeas corpus, for mutual respect and responsibility, for welfare and security, for tolerance, except we don't tolerate opposition, and participation, for justice and solidarity. We live and work together in the European Union in a unique way. We tell you what to do, you do it. This is expressed in the democratic participation of the member states and the European institutions, but not the people. The European Union is founded upon equality and communal solidarity. In this way, we have made possible a fair balance of interests between the member states. Do you think they would take this rubbish? You do? In the European Union, we affirm the uniqueness and manifold traditions of its members. Its open borders encouraging the spread of drugs and crime, and vital multiplicity of languages, cultures and regions enrich us. Well, the factory owners who pay the immigrants the minimum wage, they get rich. There are many goals which we cannot reach alone. That's why we need the UK's money, but only together. The European Union, the member states and their regions and localities divide the work between them. We stand before great challenges which we do not stop at national borders because we have abolished them. The European Union is our answer to them. Only together can we safeguard our social ideal for the future, for the benefit of all the citizenesses and citizens of the European Union, as long as they are commissioners, MEPs or civil servants. This European model combines economic success and social responsibility. Our capitalists have the economic success and the socialists are responsible. The common market and the euro make us strong. Remember the common market? Oh, I fooled you, didn't it, at the time? Thus, we are able to shape the increasing globalization of commerce and ever-growing competition in the international markets according to our concepts of good practice, not yours. Europe's riches lie in knowledge and abilities of the people and the cash from the UK. These are the key to growth, employment and social solidarity. Together, we shall fight terrorism and organized crime, especially those Eastern European gangs that somehow have got into Western Europe. In the struggle against the opponents of freedom and citizens' rights, we shall thereby defend these things, but we will stop short of giving you a right to vote on anything likely to affect you. Racism and xenophobia must never be given an opportunity again. We have to form a strong economic bloc to defend ourselves against those damned Americans and Chinese. We are determined that the world's conflicts shall be peacefully resolved and that people will not be the victims of war, terrorism or violence. That means we won't start anything ever again, promise. The European Union wishes to promote freedom and development, accepts the freedom to say no to the EU. We wish to drive back poverty, hunger and disease amongst our commissioners, MEPs and civil servants, and in this way we wish to take an even more leading role in the politics of energy and in protecting the climate. We wish to go forward together to do our duty in order to avoid the global threat of climate change, no doubt helped by all those lovely cheap flights only made possible by EU deregulation of airlines. The European Union will live on in the future thanks to its openness and goodwill of its members. I mean, we will need all the goodwill going if we're going to survive. At the same time, making firm together the internal development of the European Union. The Union will also continue to promote democracy, stability and welfare beyond its borders, but we won't encourage democracy within our borders. You've got regional assemblies, whether you want them or not. As a result of European Union, the dream of former generations has become a nightmare. Reality. Our history warns us to protect this good fortune for future generations. We ignore the lessons of history that teach us about what happens when you lump together a lot of different countries under an unelected government. For this purpose, we must renew the political form of Europe ever and again, and in timely fashion. Today, therefore, 40 years after the signing of the Treaties of Rome, we have agreed on the objective of placing the European Union on a renewed common foundation before the 2009 elections to the European Parliament, unless we suspend them, for we know that Europe is a common future for 1,000 years. Ends. You think they will accept this rubbish? Well, no.